guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a full face of drugstore makeup. I have a bunch of stuff and I actually really like all these products, so I'm really excited. So let's go ahead and get started. So I like to start out with brows. So for brows today, I have the ColourPop Brow Boss Pencil and I am in the shade Soft Black. I love this shade. This is like the perfect brow shade for if you have like darker hair but you don't want your brows to be super dark. This is literally perfect and it gives you really hair-like strokes. And to set my brows, I'm going to be using the NYX mascara, brow mascara, and I believe this is the shade Black, but it's not actually black. It's just like a really dark brown and it coats your brow hairs really, really well to where it looks like your brow hairs are really natural. And then to clean up my brows, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I'm in the shade 365 Cashew. I'm just going to take a little bit on this brush. Okay, so we are done with the brows. Let's go ahead and get into eyes. Again, I'm going to use that same concealer and use it as my eyeshadow base. It's a little bit dark, but it's okay. We will work with it. The palette that I'm going to be using today is the NYX Swear By It palette. You can see it has a bunch of shades, like all the ones you can think of, like the whole rainbow. These are the shades up close. Okay, so I'm actually going to go in with this orangey shade right here in the middle, and I'm going to use it as a transition color. So I'm actually not going to tap out the excess, and I'm just going to load it on and pack it on. Pigmented. I'm going to take my fluffy brush and blend it out. And now I'm going to go in with this lighter, brighter yellow right here. And I want to put that above the orange that I just put on and way higher up. And again, I am not tapping out the excess, I'm just packing it on so I can get like a really bright color. Now I'm going to take this deep red shade and I'm gonna pack it on my eyelid. taking it just like teeny bit above my eyelid and blending it in with the orange and the yellow. I'm gonna go back in with that orange shade and kind of define it a little bit more because it kind of disappeared when I added the red. And then we're gonna go in with the yellow. We're just gonna keep repeating these steps until I get the vibrancy that I want. Alright guys, so we're done with the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on my lashes. So unfortunately, I don't have any lashes that are from the drugstore because they don't show up on my eyes. They're not big enough. But for liner, I will be using this NYX black liquid liner. Lashes just complete the look so much. Alright, so for now we're done with the eyes. We're gonna go ahead and move to the skin. For my primer, I'm using my LA Girl Pro Prep High Definition Smoothing Face Primer. And if you've been here for a while, you know that I used to use this all the time before I got my Dr. Brandt Pores No More. This was like my go-to, and it works so good. For foundation today, I'm using an OG. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I'm in the shade 220 Natural Beige right now because your girl has gotten no sun. And I'm actually going to use my favorite sponge too. It is the Maybelline sponge. It's $5 and it's literally the best sponge ever. I like it more than my beauty blender. And honestly, I have a lot of people at work ask me what foundation I'm wearing, and usually it's this one. It's only $7.99. I'm gonna do one last little bit because I want a little bit more coverage on my cheek area right here. Okay, so for concealer, we're gonna be using the ColourPop concealer. I did go ahead and already do my bottom lashes just because I'm running a little late. And then for bronzer, we're going to be using the Wet n Wild contour stick. I'm going to be using this little like toothbrush sponge. I forgot what they're called, but I find that this blends out my bronzer the quickest. Like, how quick was that? And honestly, I'm afraid that my camera's gonna die again, so I'm trying to be as quick as possible. To set my under eyes, I'm gonna be using the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. It's translucent. Again, if you're an OG, you know I used to use this all the time. And if you guys are wondering what I did under my eyes, all I did was copy exactly what I did on top on the bottom. So I used like the red and the orange and the yellow. the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Super Stay. I'm going to be using a big old fluffy brush from Wet n Wild. And just press it in. That's my chicken nuggets being done. And then to set my bronzer and contour, I'm going to be using the Maybelline City Bronzer. This is one of their newer products and I really, really like it. And I did contour my nose off camera. So now I'm just going back over it with the powder. A little bit of translucent powder on the side just to blend it in a little bit so it doesn't look so harsh. For blush, I'm going to be using the Milani Luminoso, another OG product. I like that it gives you like a little bit of a sheen on your face even without highlight. For highlight, we're going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighter. This is in the shade Golden Flower Crown. Who else likes a subtle glow now? I used to be like that person that had to like bathe in highlighter, and now I like it really subtle. I guess more subtle for me. This might still be a lot for some people. I like to go back with my bronzer brush just to kind of clean up the highlight so it's not like everywhere. And then I'm going to finish the eyes real quick. I'm going to go in with a mixture of this shade right here. It's like a ivory color, and then this shiny light pink color. I'm going to mix it together and use that for my inner corners. Then we're going to finish it all off by using the Morphe setting spray. So last but not least for lips, I'm going to be using the Essence lip liner in the nude. I'm going to be using the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Zrock. I used to use this color all the time. So, such a good like natural shade. Okay guys, so that is it for my full face of drugstore makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up right below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!